Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And we rise now for the Danish national anthem. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to great effect. His willingness to run at and beyond defences just adds to that raw pace, and it'll mean he'll always be a threat here.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, we're on the way. Hwang Hee-chan, and here's Son Heung-min. Lee Kang-in. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Anderson. Forwards and with intent. Played out towards the right wing. Eriksson. And Eriksson! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Clears it away. And here's Eriksson. No, he's not getting his way this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kim Min-jae. Moved on forwards. Anderson. Eriksson. Vint. Hoisted in. Tries a shot! Worth a try, but not this time.
Højlund cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Foot in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Has a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Finn clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Son-Heung-min, and it's gone back to the keeper. Eriksson. Højlund. Vint. He's a sharp little ball here. That is lovely. This might... And the shot! Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Hwang Hee-chan. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's played forward. And it's Eriksson. Pinches it off him. Mela fiddles it through. Can he latch on to this? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. South Korea present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
Denmark break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Christensen. Mela. And it's Kjær to Eriksson. Vint. Eriksson. Got a shot away! Oh, that's a waste.
Christian Eriksen knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Looks for the finish. Oh, he's missed it.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Eriksson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. A nice sequence of passes this. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Eriksson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It'll be a throw-in. Very nicely done. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. Hwang Hee-chan. He's had it taken off him. Hoyland. And here's Son Heung-min. Spread out to the left. Crossed into the middle. Kim Min-jae. Forward it goes. Anderson. And it's Eriksson. Now Christensen. Mela.
Look, movement creates more options.
And here's a chance. Lacking in accuracy.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Hwang Hee-chan. And here's Son Heung-min. And the ball's come loose here. Son Heung-min. Anderson gets it away. And they've got a throw. Lee Kang-in. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And here's Son Heung-min. Lee Kang-in. South Korea suffering an early setback. South Korea have a free kick. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vint. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Interesting ball. And he welcomes it in. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And out it comes again. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mela. Hwang Hee-chan. And here's Son Heung, and he's had a hit! Takes aim and crosses. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. They've played it short. And that's another good win of the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Sonny. It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And the keeper's got it again. Kim Min-jae. Quarter of an hour played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kja. Shifted upfield. Now that's well seen too. Aim forwards. Gently done. Vint! Oh, he's burst through! Now, who's going to be first to this? Eriksson, chance to finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Big one through. Son Heung-min, he's wide and looking to get onto this. It's one! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Heaved it away. Denmark can counter promptly here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now who's going to be first to this? Moved on forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Knocks it out wide. In with the challenge. Vint. And it's played forward. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Son Heung-min. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's had a crack. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Stood up well to him there. Vint. Forwards and with intent. Big chance! What a great chance! Goal! Denmark! And again they hit the front. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Denmark take the lead. Lee Kang-in.
South Korea are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's had it nicked away, and they can counter here. Vint. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
That's played into space, and he's in on goal. Højlund! Oh, he managed to get it away. Eriksson does really well to win the ball there. Højlund. And here's Son Heung-min. Great lead! Oh, taken with style. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Højlund. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
He's done it again. He's got his second. Denmark go into the lead. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Lee Kang-in. Christensen. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Hwang Hee-chan, and here's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Eriksson. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Hwang Hee-chan, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eriksson. Now Anderson. Kjær. Now Christensen. And it's Kjær. For Eriksson. Vint. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And here's Son Heung-min. Just eases him off the ball. Christensen. And Kjær. And it's Eriksson. Now Anderson. Forward it goes. And here's Son Heung-min. He's got a side of goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Defending of the desperate variety. Shapes to shoot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hwang Hee-chan is offering a wry smile there.
Try to keep this alive. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And he's there to clear it. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Shifted upfield. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's nice. And it's Ericsson. Real chance! And that wasn't far away.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Wang Hee-chan.
Wang Hee-chan, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, good spread.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ball is over the line. Hit into the middle. And it's corner. And it's been taken short. Denmark given another corner. That has been knocked clear. And it's Eric. And now the hit! Just off target.
Christian Eriksen usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Forward it goes. Son Heung-min. Played out to the right. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Wang Hee-chan. It's anyone's ball now. He's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. And he can't get it over the wall. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now. Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Eriksson. Vince. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Christensen. And it's Eriksson. Eriksson with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Son-Heung-min. Out to the left it goes. Showing good feet. Lee Kang-in's cross. And it's hoisted clear. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Oh, it's come loose. Nice physical challenge. Lee Kang-in. And he's there to clear it. He's shifting through the gears here. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Heads it! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Hoyland. Kim Min-jae. That's Lee Kang-in. Kim Min-jae. And that has left him in a heap. Could move up a gear here. And he has been fouled there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He's found a way through. He's one-on-one, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's the hit! Well, that's caused a worry or two. Lee Kang-in plays it short. Lee Kang-in. And that's a good ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? Eriksson. Good spot, he's seen the run. It's Son Heung-min!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Christensen. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Son Heung-min. Yard wins the duel this time. And Denmark are on the counter-attack. Mela. Oh, nice touch. And he's got his cross in. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Lee Kang-in. And it's Son Heung-min. And here's Son Heung-min. He is just caressing the ball. Header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Eriksson. Vint. That's good running with the ball.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Now it's Eric, and the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Lee Kang-in. it's Sonheung-min. Vince. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That looks a good ball. Gets good distance on it. Hwang Hee-chan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aimed in towards the centre. Caught offside that time. Denmark have it back and they can go again. Mela. Crosses it, towering header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Oh, that is a nice touch. Eriksson. Been knocked clear. He's got the shot away! That's a half-decent try. Kim Min-jae. That's Lee Kang-in. Aim forwards. Drilled in low.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Vince. Denmark looking to pass their way through. Vince! Vince! Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. He's found some space. Chooses to go. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the half-time whistle goes. So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Lee Kang-in, Hwang Hee-chan. It's a good foot in there. Hoyland. Vint. Eriksson. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan, over to the left. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Oh, sweet feet. Lee Kang-in. That's tidy. That's a throw. Lee Kang-in. Made out to the left flank. Oh, he's in! Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, shooting chance! Vint. Oh no circumventing this opponent. And that is as far as they're going to go. Eriksson. Vint. Great hit! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Denmark really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Yard with the short one. And it's Eriksson. Gently down. Christensen. Kjær. Now Anderson. Christensen moved on forwards. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Son Heung-min. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. He's going for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Hwang Hee-chan really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Mela. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Threads one in. And he's straight offside. Christensen gets it clear, and it's been taken straight back. Great defending, strong and determined. Eriksson. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Calmly anticipates, and back to the goalkeeper. Kjær. And it's Eriksson. And it's played forward. Vint. Out to the right. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Lee Kang-in. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Out for a throw. Lee Kang-in. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
And he's going direct. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Over to the left. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in has found the net here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Denmark are down to 10 men. Lee Kang-in. Forward it goes. Oh, red, nice interception. And he's managed to get rid, just eases him off the ball. Lee Kang-in. And here's Son Heung-min. Lee Kang-in. Oh, that's neat. Lee Kang-in's cross. Vince. Hoyland. Now Anderson. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. He has found the way through. Up to meet it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
A sudden chance to counter. Son Heung-min is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And he's managed to get free. He's had it taken off him. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Who is going into that little black book?
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
In gets his pass away. Can he finish? Sticks it away!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
South Korea get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hwang Hee-chan looking for the runner. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Son Heung-min. The ball is loose and the chase is on. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Anderson. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's in plenty of space here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Eriksson! Hwang Hee-chan.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Eriksson. Now Anderson. It's a quick ball upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Lee Kang-in. And here's Son Heung-min. And here's Son Heung-min. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Here it comes. That's an excellent interception.
South Korea are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Spot on, Peter.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's having a go! Another chance! He scored! Again, we are level! What a contest! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Plays it from a quarterback position. Has a goal! Goal! Denmark! And they've got their lead back. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Denmark get themselves into the lead. Lee Kang-in. And here's Son-Heung-min. Spread out to the left. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And he's there to clear it. He's had it nicked away. Shot. Could decent hit! Oh, that is very close.
Wang Hee-chan brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Wang Hee-chan. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Højlund! Goal! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Denmark go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Denmark are more than happy to defend deep now. They've decided that it's not worth taking any more risks.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. And it's Son-Heung-min. Hwang Hee-chan. Out to the left it goes. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's forced to go back. Christensen. Anderson. Forwards and with intent. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lee Kang-in. Lovely bit of skill. And out to safety. Shifted upfield. And the counter is on. Pinches it off him. It's a good spell of possession, this. Lee Kang-in. Look, can he put it away? It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Hwang Hee-chan. He's a sharp little ball here. And they're quick to get it back. Played in deep. Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kim Min-jae. Lee Kang-in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And he was alert to it. Lee Kang-in. Hwang Hee-chan. And here's Son Heung-min. Wriggles his way through. It's Son Heung-min! Just a whisker away. Lee Kang-in. Shot a goal! Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's well blocked and back out it comes. Mela. Vint. Well, played right into his path. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And here's Son-Heung-min. Swings in across. Played out towards the right wing. Son-Heung-min! Oh, nearly. Aim forwards. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Vint. Looking for options for movement. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Towering header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Gently done. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mela. Højlund. Mela. Fiddles it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Great leap! Who will be livid with himself? To the left. Oh, that's a key interception. Chan steaming on goalwards.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gets to show off his quick feet.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. That's going to go a long way. Lee Kang-in. Nice control. Oh, it's come loose.
South Korea really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ah, he's given it away.
Should have put that one away.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
South Korea can start a counter here. He is through here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Play towards the front line. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Denmark clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Moved on forwards. Hwang Hee-chan. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Eriksson. Vint. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Son Heung-min. Out towards the flank.
South Korea really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Son Heung-min. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Son Heung-min. Shapes to shoot! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And that's a throw-in. Been won straight back. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Now then, the ball's come loose. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
You can hear the annoyance in the crowd. The frustration is growing.
It's a good run down the right. Hwang Hee-chan. He's tried one! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Hwang Hee-chan put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Chan. There's the shot! No mistake! Republic of Korea are all square. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't seem on. It's really crafty business, that.
This has become one superb game of football.
South Korea surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Great run on the overlap here. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
This is it then, now or never. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, such a clever touch. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Lee Kang-in. And he's had it nicked away. They get a throw in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Hwang Hee-chan. He's had it taken off him.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Vint. Now it's Eriksson. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, it's come loose.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, it's Son Heung-min.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
got himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
And that has been cleared. They've got a corner here. And it's been taken short. Lee Kang-in. He's had a hit! Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Now the ball in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
South Korea finding their passes. Played out to the right.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Hwang Hee-chan. Stood up well to him there. Eriksson. Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Frank. Has a goal! Well, they put it back in a hurry. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Eriksson. Oh, he's not going to go any further than that. Do have a chance to counter here. And here's Son Heung-min. Hwang Hee-chan succumbs to the pressure. Vint. Chance here to counter. Hwang Hee-chan plays a delicate ball. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Now the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Anderson. Now Christensen. Hwang Hee-chan floats it up and over. Christensen getting this one clear. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
go behind for a goal kick. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Son Heung-min. Played out to the left flank. Lovely feet. It's a loose ball. Vint. Just eases him off the ball. Hoylund. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Son Heung-min. Now, there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Anderson. Eriksson. Vint. Hoylund. Oh, good spread.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you in.
Great chance! Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. That's good play. And that is out of play. Out of play for a throw. Kim Min-jae. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Son Heung-min. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by, and the separation now has left the penalties.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot.